Hi, and welcome to the Striking Balance 2022 Hackathon featuring Wijmo and Weavy. We're here today to talk to one of our hackathon teams, get to know them a little better, talk about their idea, and then get their impressions of working with Wijmo and Weavy. My name is Joel Parks, and I'm Wijmo's junior product manager. I've been with the product for about 5 years now, since the end of 2017. With me today is Joanna from Weavy. Joanna, would you care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Joanna. I work for Weavy as technology advocate. Uh, as opposed to Joel, I'm quite new in the business. I've only been working here for I think 4 months now, and I'm really loving it. And I'm part of the community team, so that means I get to talk to a lot of our customers, and in this case, to our contestants in the hackathon.
Thanks, Joanna. And like she said, these are some of the participants that are joining us for the hackathon. Would you guys care to go around and introduce yourselves, as well as give us a little bit of background information about what each of you do?
Okay, hi. So I'm Jayit. So I am primarily a data scientist and a software developer. I am actually going to graduate in BTech and computer science and engineering literally 7 days from now. So yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you, thank you. So yeah, I love participating in hackathons. Like I've been doing that like my whole BTech life. Yeah, I plan to do that as much as possible. Over to you guys.
Hi, I'm Arpan Ghosh. Even I'm primarily a data scientist as well. Um, I am in my final year right now. We still have a full year left before we graduate. We I have been participating in hackathons. I primarily am a problem solver by nature. I like to take up problem statements and then find around ways to solve them. Like the more the different kind of tech I can include in it, the better I feel like. But then, yeah, I look forward to this hackathon as well. Um, Over to you, Jyotika.
Yeah, hi. I'm Jyotika Jaiswal. I'm also in my final year. We do have a year left of BTech to complete. Um, I am primarily I have been taking parts in hackathon just to develop some applications which can help the world in some way or the other. I also have an interest in researching, so that's also one of the topics that I would like pursue and all. Yeah, that's that.
Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have the chance to meet with all of you. It's exciting to see that you guys are all finishing up your degrees. I know that towards the end of my time in college, participating in hackathons was a big thing. It was really a good chance to meet people and kind of play with new technologies. It gives you an excuse to look at things that you might not have to for your course load. I believe that Joanna has some questions for you guys, so I'll go ahead and hand that over to her, and she can get on with that.
All right, guys. So for this hackathon, I assume you have a project idea going. Could you tell us a little bit about your idea, what it's about?
Right. So our idea is mainly very personal to us. So like in our household, we have grandparents who suffer from Alzheimer's. So we thought, why not make them more independent? Because like with Alzheimer's, you always need a caretaker 100% of the time. So we thought that let's give them a chance, no matter whatever their age is. But it's not fair for them to be always dependent, so we are trying to ideate, like we don't have any ideas which we can like publish, but we hope that we could. So we are ideating on different plethora of products and modules so that we can help the Alzheimer patients. One of them is like if they want to go out, right, without any other person's aid, and suppose they forget where the house is, right? So we are trying to develop a mobile application where they can backtrack automatically, like the smartphone will identify and they can like easily backtrack their way back to their home. So that's one of the modules. Guys, would you like to like take it up from there?
Yeah, in addition to that feature that we were planning, we were talking about it very recently, that how about, just we could enhance on that feature, and then we were discussing, suppose we set a radius, suppose maybe like a 400-meter or 500-meter radius around the place that we mark initially as home. If the person crosses, just wanders off and just crosses beyond that, then immediately the other family members will get to know with her life position ki, oh no, she has, like, left home and she's walked off. um, like, not only like she gets a way to backtrack all the way to home, but also like her family members know, okay, something like that happened. So we are basically trying to uh, have a kind of a system of solutions that come together and then help us solve this Alzheimer's, help us solve Alzheimer's patients, give them the independence that they so they could lead their lives on their own. Because it's it's almost like house arrest for people with Alzheimer right now. Like granny, like she used to, like, go out on tours, or, like, at least could meet up with her friends, but now no, she's like, no, absolutely locked up at home. So Jyotika, would you like to take up from there?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Alzheimer's, one of the like main problems is forgetfulness. So we are trying to, we just like ideating right now, but we're trying to implement some idea where we can, help them remember when they are supposed to take some medicine, for example, or like, them getting maybe like a reminder that okay, you're supposed to take a medication at this amount of time, or maybe help them recall some like major, like for example, their family members, because that is one of the most emotional thing that happens is that if our grandparents or someone faces Alzheimer's, they even tend to forget us, which is a really big deal. So we are like trying to think in such a way that maybe we can help them remember their family members, or like keep their memory in sort of a check, that okay, like they can revisit the names of the family members again and again, so that they can keep them fresh in their memory. So it's all ideas right now, like we are trying to gain our ideas first, and after that make a collective application of like all these ideas.
Yeah, and somewhere around that, we get Weavy. We saw Weavy has a lot of features that boost the. So we were planning if we could have some sort of an automated chatbot, that alleviates a lot of the ordering problems, like medicine ordering and all of that for people. And we came across the fact that it comes along with a lot of integrations and stuff. So we were trying to play around with it, somehow, because a lot of it comes packaged in. So Vivi really makes real-time chatting, sharing files, not pertaining to our use case, but then it does come with a lot of features. It's like very neatly packaged. So we were trying to get some out of that.
Yeah, like we was like I was acquainted with VV a year prior to this because I came third last time. So yeah, so I like regularly have communications with Chris. So yeah, so like VV does not have on their website, a healthcare based something, right? So we thought that why not, have a chat application, like the person or the family member who is there at the home can easily chat and connect with the Alzheimer patient who is on a walk or something. So why not? Then what if like we have prescriptions by the doctors, right? So a person can forget, right? So it
Yeah.
will be all agglomerated at one place, all the files and prescriptions, the medication, the progress, the baselines. So with that, yeah, VV is gonna play a very integral role, I feel. Yeah, and so is gonna Vijmo, because like we are particularly new with Vijmo, so I was reading the docs, and it was pretty awesome because it has so many APIs like ECMA 5, TypeScript, Angular, React. So I think primarily we are gonna hook it up with React because like we have been doing React for like around 3.5 years. So it's going to be really fun, I feel. Then with Vijmo, the main focus of our application would be, I feel, how the patient is progressing day by day, right? We aim to have games, like as Jyotika was saying, remembering games. So yeah, that's what we are trying to do, so that we can get a graphical as well as a tabular interface to see the progress.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me just step back one step. I think this is an amazing idea and right in line with striking balance. That is about making a difference in the world where something is needed. Uh, it's amazing. I think it's a great project. And you also said you had some kind of Alzheimer in the family or something like that.
So
Yeah.
like our respective grandmothers, like Jyotika.
Yeah. 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 Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, this is a great idea for a project. It's something that no matter where you're from, no matter who you are, this is Alzheimer's is something that can affect either you or a family member. So I think this is a phenomenal idea for a project for the hackathon.
Yeah. I wanted to ask what you look forward to working with Weavy and Widgmo and tweaking and so on, but I feel like we already got the answer. Making a chatbot, and yeah, well, regarding Widgmo, yeah, you haven't had much experience with it, but is there something you're extra excited about in Widgmo?
I was reading the docs and I saw this pivot thing. So there, it's like there's a table and it summarizes the whole table. So it's gonna be really cool. Like, if there is a doctor and he doesn't want to see the whole data, they can just see the last part of it and can analyze it automatically. So that's like pretty cool, I feel. Like
Yeah,
there is a lot of like reading that's gonna go in the documentation. So yeah, pretty excited
yeah.
about it.
But I believe you're referring to our pivot grid, which is it's based off of Excel does something similar with they're called pivot tables, I believe, but it's a very powerful tool to aggregate and view data in different layouts. It really gives you a good drill down of the data that you're playing with.
Yeah. So like, if I have to code natively with React, it would be like thousands of lines of code, but I think Vijmo is gonna like save a lot of that. So so does Weavy, like integrating chatbots require like
Yeah.
websites and everything. So yeah.
All of that is just taken care of by Weavy. And like suppose there's this case like your family member takes like goes to the doctor, and then on the way there she's like, okay, I forgot, like, or the person accompanying her or him is like, okay, we forgot the prescription. You can just, it has third party connection, so you just take it off of your Google Doc and just forward it or just push it. And not just that, it's like I was playing around with the sandbox that came in new. So I was going through all of that. So it has really a lot of features, and we are still ideating, like, how much can we leverage off of Vv and Vijmo.
Cool, cool. Um, the submission phase is about halfway through, and we are expecting more participants joining. And I wanted to ask you, do you have any advice for people joining late, like in the last week or so? Do you think there's something they should think about, something important?
As you said, the motto of striking balance, right? An idea which makes a difference in the world. So it should be like always that, because right now the prototype phase hasn't even started. So they can ideate something really big really soon. Yeah, something it does not have to be like really big, but a small thing, a small piece of code can also have a great impact with the society. So yeah, I mean,
Great, thank you. Okay, that's all for me, I think. Joel.
Yeah. Before we wrap this up, I just want to say that it's been a pleasure getting to talk to the three of you to get an idea of the idea that you guys are moving towards, as well as to get to hear your experience with both Widgmo and Weavy controls. And I'm just happy to have you guys here. It's great to. I believe you said, Jayit, that you placed third in the last one. So yeah, so it's good to have you back as well.
thank you. New hackathon, new team.
Yeah.
Hope to win this one.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck. I love the idea, and I think it's a great one.
Thank you.
Good luck, everyone, and thank you. I will hear more from you, I'm sure, coming down the competition. Yeah, see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.